So once again, there shouldn't even be a need for this. Let the AI ban them themselves. The fact that you need to generate clips for human beings to examine, that process is too slow for the most popular BR of all time that is also free to play. You can't do it.
Yeah.
You can't keep up. You cannot keep up if you are requiring a human to press the button. You will never keep up. Your game is free to play. You're too popular. Ricochet anti-cheat update. The anti-cheat systems performed well during the BO6 launch window, and as a result, the team shifted focus to preparations for Season 1. So after a series of updates, our systems are in a better place today across all modes. Well, that's obviously not true for reasons we just went into. However, we did not hit the mark for the integration of Ricochet at the launch of Season 1, particularly for ranked play. No shit. For this reason, our teams have been especially focused on turning the tide to deliver the competitive arena our players seek. Here's what we've done. Count bans are now happening hourly due to increased velocity from several Ricochet systems. This is in addition to the over 19,000 accounts we've removed recently, and they link to a tweet from November 25th. So the last ban wave by their own account was almost a month ago.
And I never understand this. I want to talk to somebody who knows more about this, because I don't understand why they have to do ban waves. Like, even saying account bans are now happening hourly. How are they not just instant when somebody's spin botting? How does that fall into a category of an account being banned hour? Like, this still makes it sound like every hour they do like a small little ban wave, like a mini ban wave. How are these guys not just getting immediately tossed? Why does it work this specific way?
These updates to our systems mean enforcement response times are now quicker than they've ever been. Still not enough. I mean, they're jerking themselves off when I see a cheater in every single game.
Yeah.
We've significantly expanded our replay investigation render farm, the machine used to generate clips for examination. So once again, there shouldn't even be a need for this. Let the AI ban them themselves. The fact that you need to generate clips for human beings to examine, that process is too slow for the most popular BR of all time that is also free to play. You can't do it.
Yeah.
You can't keep up. You cannot keep up if you are requiring a human to press the button. You will never keep up. Your game is free to play. You're too popular. Give the authority to the AI. Let the machines win. We've also ramped up the group dedicated to manually reviewing clips based on a priority order that favors detections. I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of that means. What does it mean to ramp up a group that is dedicated to manually reviewing clips?
It sounds like to me they've put more humans in that department to work on that.
Okay.
That's what I take it as.
Yeah, could mean that.
And then based on a priority order that favors detections, it's probably something like some guy spin botting with 100% headshot rate is higher on a priority list than some other guy that's been reported a bunch of times that might be hiding
like ricochet
sheets.
detections. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay. Well, again, yeah, unless that team has been ramped up to 4.4 million employees, then it's going to be far, far, far too fucking slow. In the last several weeks, the replay tool updates have been highly effective at validating detections and reports, providing further training for AI systems for the anti-cheat team and removing cheaters. So, like, I mean, I just keep repeating myself. This is all fine and dandy, but even if this is a really good system, even if you perfect this system, it will always be too slow. Your game's too popular. You can't rely on manual reviews. You can't. Yeah. You have to just let that.
I honestly didn't really expect them to be doing. I didn't think they hardly did manual reviews at all. How can you in a game this large with this many? It's not possible to manually review close to being fast enough.
And it seems so obviously true, but that's what they do. I mean, I
guess they have no choice when the anti-cheat doesn't stop people from opening your game and cheating it. They have no choice but to manually review everything. Probably wasn't their goal to do it this way. They're just forced to do it now because they realize nothing works and every single anti-cheat or every single cheat provider just gets around Ricochet.
Yeah, it's completely insane. So I don't know, whatever. So then they say our focus and they link to something. What is this? This is in October. It's the one we just read. Our focus is ramping up speed of enforcement when cheaters do make it through our initial checks, which eliminates many bad actors before they make it into the game. Use a series of systems that include human reviews, kernel driver detections, to block memory tampering, client-side and server-side detections, to flag suspicious behavior, and AI systems to get illicit accounts out of the game as quickly as possible. Again, this is all contingent on human reviews, which are too slow. That's the problem. That is so obviously the problem. It's just too slow. You can't keep up. Looking forward, the team is developing major updates, including our kernel level driver and brand new server-side protections, launching during Season 2 and 3. More on those updates as we get closer. So again, your kernel level driver can be literally perfect at detecting cheaters. But if you are requiring a human being to go to that ticket and then press the ban button, it doesn't fucking matter at all.
Yeah.
Because that just means you're aware that there are 80,000 accounts that have been flagged that you still have to review today. Oh, and by the way, by the time you get through those, there are 160,000 more. You don't have enough human beings. You can't. It doesn't work. So, this seems so obvious to me that I must be missing something. Unless they're just that afraid of permanently banning one legitimate player by letting Ricochet have the authority. That's my only guess. Which is, I mean, that ship has absolutely sailed. So I don't know. While we continue in our effort, enable two-factor authentication. This is good advice on literally every account you have that you care at all about. You should enable two-factor so that you don't get your shit hacked. And that is how a lot of cheaters are cheating, is they're just stealing accounts. Like Tanner had said a while ago, they're not playing the fucking 20 matches you need anyway. They're taking your account, who's already done it for them, and just stealing it. And if you have two-factor, they almost certainly can't do that because they're not going to like duplicate your SIM card to get the text or your email. So do that, I guess. But I mean, this is not the problem. Not enough people having two-factor is not the reason cheaters are so bad. So
that's pretty much it.
While we've made progress, we know more needs to be done, and we're eager to share details. Yeah, so like, again, none of this matters. Until they are willing to let Ricochet take action on its own, this shit doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's simple. So, and also, I mean, if all of this sounds really cool to you, that's great, but how many Rosie Ricochet blog posts have we gotten since it launched? How many times have they been true? Literally zero. Literally zero.
It's just always a bunch of words.
It's always just a bunch of words, big words, lies.
Yeah.
So, got it.